So I actually feel like I've had a lot of little miracles in the last 24 hours. So I just wanted to record them really quick because sometimes my brain screams at me, and I was thinking about, well, I should write these in my journal, but my brain was screaming at me. I don't know why. Well, I think because it doesn't want to dwell on it. It's like, just let me live my life and have these experiences. So I'm doing a video to try to make it faster. And because I'm trying to do it faster, I'm doing them in the order that they come to my mind, not in the order that they happened. So the first one that I'm remembering is I was crying really bad. I was on a walk. I was pretty much distressed. I was talking to my sister on the phone, and I was like, I really need some tissue, but I'm on this phone conversation and I'm on a walk far from my house, and if I just go in complete disastrous tears to some neighbor's house and say, hey, do you have a Kleenex? That would just be weird. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just have to deal with it or wipe my eyes and nose on my shirt. And then I go up and there's this garbage can. I thought somebody's house had been toilet papered, but there was this garbage can with just streamers of toilet paper hanging out. It looked clean and I needed it, so I used it, and I was like, thank you. Wouldn't be the first time I dumpster dived, but I need the toilet paper, and it was clean. And it was streaming out, like God was like, here you go, so I used it. Oh yeah, and the reason what had triggered me was that I didn't see my daughter last night. Oh, last night, I was like, hey, can you hang it? She's like, can I go back to my friend's house? I'm like, well, can you play in the yard so I can see you? And she's like, I've seen you all week. I don't want to be around you, basically. And so then she took off, and then I had to leave. So I didn't even get to say good night to my daughter because I had to go to improv, and then David came and picked them up. So I didn't get to say good night to her. So then this morning I go outside, and they always get up really early and go play with all the neighbors. And I saw her, and she's like, hey, we're gonna go on a bike ride. I'm like, oh, fun, I want to come. And she's like, no, it's just us. And so I was really hurt by that. And so I was triggered, and so I was talking to my sister about that. So then I went on the walk, found the tissue, later on came back home, and she's like, hey, we want to do this bike ride, but the neighbor said that they need to have a trusted adult. So I got to go on the bike ride anyway. And this time she was glad that I was able to go, or at least friendly towards me. So that was nice. And then while I was on that walk before the bike ride, and I was all distressed and everything, I find this stray dog who's just like running around, and it looked like he had some sort of a vest on. Turns out it was just his leash that was wrapped all around his body. And so I kind of parked him at the park, because I was able to attach his leash to a stop sign. I was like, well, hopefully the owners will find him. So then I walked around half the park, and then had to turn around for something. And I was like, that dog does not look happy there. So I looked at his collar again because he had a lot of tags. And that time I saw that one of them was a phone number. So I called the phone number and got in touch with the owner, and then was going to meet up with them. And so I was able to do a good deed. I was able to take the dog for a walk. And that was really nice. That was something else that I needed, to be able to do something for someone, because it's really so hard to find somebody who will let me do something for them that I'm able to do. Like, I'm not going to make people's meals because we don't hardly eat, because I don't make meals very well. So that felt like another miracle of Heavenly Father watching out for me and giving something to me to distract me. And then I took the kids on that bike ride. We went on this dirt road area and had some fun, then came home and had lunch, and then got together with the same group of friends, and I took them all to Smith's, and they pushed me around in the shopping cart because I climbed in the shopping cart, and they had fun doing that because they thought that was zany, and so that is always fun for kids when you act goofy like that. And so I had fun with that, and they each used their own money to buy some candy. And then I was like, oh, I have these Amazon returns. So I took them with me to do some Amazon returns, and I was keeping the parents updated in a group text. And they're like, oh, I love it, that's so fun. And so that was nice reassurance. And then when we got to Amazon, I had them all stand in a box outside of Amazon, and then texted the parents saying, hey, I made some returns, returning the kids. So that was really fun. Another good distraction. And all of this is important to me because I've been in tremendous pain and just distress the last few days, and constantly praying. I got a blessing a few days ago talking about hope and that everything was going to be okay, and I was like trying to wrap my mind around it, because I'm like, okay, I don't feel like I need to hear that everything's going to be okay. I feel like I just need some help right now in this moment. And so in the blessing, some of the things that were said were to spend time in the temple, spend time in the scriptures, spend time watching Bible videos, and spend time praying. And so last night when I was distressed, I was just praying and praying and praying, and I felt peace and pain simultaneously, but it really felt like there was a lot of peace there. But it wasn't like this deep soothing kind of peace. It was more like I just felt like the Spirit was there and that there was support there. And so that was like, I think I woke up in the middle of the night or at 3 a.m. or something, and had a crying fit for a while. And I don't remember, because last night I went to the temple, I cried in the temple, came home, I probably cried before going to bed, then woke up in the middle of the night, and then I cried then. And at one of those points at night, I prayed and felt some peace. When I was at the temple, I saw Susan, and it was nice to just be able to touch base with another human being for a few minutes. And so that was comforting. And so then just being able to pray really hard and a lot, and then having something to meet my needs in the moment has been really helpful to me, and being able to have my sister talk to me for a minute. So it was really nice to have something sustain me from moment to moment. So it was probably a miracle.